Schedule for delivery and on order stock in MMBE. Whenever you check MMBE report for a stock overview of a single material, right? At that point of time, you see that scheduling delivery and on order stock. What exactly these two things? Schedule for delivery is like if you have a sales order for the material, schedule for delivery will be empty. If the sales order is converted to delivery, irrespective of pending for PCI or picking, the delivery quantity will be shown under schedule for delivery. So once you do post goods issue or delete the delivery, the quantity. So the schedule for delivery in MMBE, which represents the outbound delivery, which is in the open stage before goods issue after creation. What is on order stock? On order stock is like once the PO is created, the field will be updated. There won't be any changes, although the inbound delivery is created with reference to purchase order. Once you have done the goods receipt, on order stock will be disappear. So it looks better if we keep some color for the question. So once the GR is posted, the on order or on order stock field will be empty. Okay. So that's the thing we are going to see now. What is scheduled for delivery and what details we are going to check it. So let us go and check now. We go to SAP system /MMBE. Let me log into SAP. MMBE will use in the bottom. We'll see this screen. So let's keep it at the top. So you can see the transaction code and which version we are using for creating this one. So you always focus on the version of system, not the year, whether it is ECC, HP7, EHP8 or 5. These are available. For example, EHP5 was available 2016, 17, 18. So you don't have to worry about the year of video. You have to only focus on the version of the system. So we are going to check the stock. P40. Plant is 1710 and execute it. Okay. You can see here on order stock, there is a purchase order is there. So it was showing. So I was mentioning about the schedule for delivery. Okay. These are the two fields we were discussing. So this is the way how you need to check it. What is the use of that one? When you see it, what kind of documents would be available? Of course, if you use MD04, even you can go from here also. Go to environment and stock requirement list, MD04. There also you can see there is a purchase order, 98 quantity still open. Okay. So this is the way how you can understand what is scheduled for delivery and what is on order stock. So let us go to the second one. Scenario and solution. This is from inventory management. What is scenario? PO quantity is 100, unit price is $1. Just I use it for simplification, not to have too much complication of the calculation, because our focus is not about the calculation, complex calculation, right? So total amount is $100. Invoice is posted for one quantity and $100 by mistake. So supposed to they have to give 100 quantity and $1, but by mistake user has given one quantity and $100 because many times what happens, the finance members focus on the amount only. $100 invoice has come from the vendor for this purchase order. Let's go to MIRO and post $100, but the quantity wise they may not give the focus. Although they get some warning message, they may ignore it. Okay, so posted. Now the GR is posted for 100 quantity. After that, they posted GR for 100 quantity, which gave the amount $199. In multiple videos and the blogs, I mentioned about the behavior about this. What is the reason behind this $199? What happens? PO was created for 100. Unit price is $1. Okay. Total amount is 100. But invoice was posted for one quantity, means one quantity, $100 was posted on that one. The moving average price was drastically increased because one quantity $100. As of now, we have only $1. If you have previous stock, even the completely MAP will be impacted. If you don't have anything also, still one quantity. So the total quantity 100 and $1, but now the MAP has become one quantity and $100. Then you posted GR for 100. When you post the GR, system will first check it, is there any invoice receipt available or not? That's why most of the companies prefer to go for GR-based invoice verification so that invoice will not be posted until you post the GR. So that will give you to avoid all these kind of wrong postings and all. Now what happened? GR was posted for 100. System was checking, is there any invoice receipt for this purchase order? It found one invoice receipt. What was the quantity? One quantity and $100. Okay, so one quantity and $100 will be taken from invoice receipt. Now it has 99 quantity. So invoice receipt is only available only for one quantity, so that it will go for that 99 quantity, will search from invoice purchase order, and it gets the 99 multiply 1, $99. So $99 has come from the purchase order, $100 has come from the invoice receipt, total $199. Now the complete mess up have happened. So how to fix it? So the root cause is IR is posted wrongly as $100 per one unit. If they have given 100 quantity, $100, today we couldn't have discussed this issue. Okay, so the one unit, so that during GR has taken $100 for one unit and remaining $19 from the PO price. Okay, now let us focus on the solution. First, what you have to do, carefully, you need to cancel the GR document or MIGO cancellation. If you cancel this GR document, this $199 will be nullified. Okay, so first we have cleared this GR, and GR quantity has become 0 and GR amount has become 0. And multiple times in our projects and all in the support projects, we used to get that one. The user by mistake created, cancel the invoice first. Then very difficult to manage the overall steps. So you have to follow the sequence properly. First cancel the GR document, so it will become 0. Then cancel the IR document, which was posted wrong. So one quantity 100, then IR also will become 0 and IR amount also will become 0. Okay, both we have nullified. Sequence you should follow carefully. First you have to cancel GR, then you have to cancel IR. Now you go to invoice receipt and give the correct quantity of 100, correct amount of 100, and post the invoice receipt and then post the GR. So everyone, PO will have 100 quantity, $100 amount, GR will have 100 quantity, $100 amount, invoice will have 100 quantity, $100. So this is the way how you can fix the issue. So this is about, I hope you can watch again. I hope you got a good idea about how to fix this issue. And if you have any kind of questions or thing, you can put it as a comment. But I hope you got the required clarification. Okay. Solution. The sequence of steps are important to fix the issue. Okay. That's the thing we have learned now. Let me go. Okay. So now let's go to third one. So third one is about accounting entries. Like I mentioned, right, there are different issues we discussed in this course, and a few are related to, okay, so solution. So few are related to requirements, few are issues, few are interview questions. Okay, different kind of things we covered in this 100 points. So what is the scenarios? PO quantity 100, unit price is $1, total amount is $100, invoice is posted for 50 quantity and $100. So now what happened? 50 quantity and $100. They have given correct amount of 100, but quantity in place of 100, they have given 50. Now the GR is posted for 100 quantity. What will be the accounting entries? So when you post for 100 quantity, the house system will make it, like I mentioned earlier, 50 quantity, $100 will be taken from here, and remaining 50 quantity, $50 will be taken from the purchase order. Okay. So what will happen during invoice receipt? 100 credit, 100 debit. So vendor account KBS 100 credit, GRIR, WRX 100 debit. Now when you do the GR, what will happen? System will take the invoice amount. It has taken $100 from there, $50, so total 150. So the GRIR will be 150 credit. It doesn't focus on the nullifying that one. So 150 credit and stock account 150 debit. So the GRIR balance as 50 credit will be hanging in the system until you fix the issue. So material is managed in moving average price. Why did I mention that? Otherwise, what will happen? The price difference account will come, and whatever the difference is posted, everything will be loaded on the price difference account. So this is similar issue what we discussed earlier, but here I focused on the accounting entries. How does it will impact on the process of accounting entries when you do these kind of wrong postings? This is again accounting entries scenario. Okay, we can take it. Accounting entries and what kind of scenario we are discussing and what is the answer for that. And we will keep it in the left side, which will give a better clarity. Maybe we can highlight invoice. Okay. So PO quantity 100, unit price $1, total amount $100, invoice is posted for same way. Now the GR is posted for $100. And what will be the accounting entries? So this will be material is managed in moving aerospace, non-stock or consumable procurement. So we will add this point also here. Consumable procurement. So all the scenarios are too different. A non-stock consumable or material stock managed with that one. But accounting entries wise, it will be similar. So we can consider like both are similar things, but the scenarios were different, like how it was mentioned. But at high level, we can consider both are similar. So how to get the condition type values of an info record in SAP? So how to get the condition type values of info record? So what is your requirement? You have a purchase info record where you maintain multiple condition types and values, and how to get the details. The logic we are going to discuss here. So you need to pass the material purchase organization vendor in A017 and A018, because A017, A018 are two different tables which stores the purchasing organization level or plant level, plant specific level. We have a plant specific info record, purchasing organization specific info record, right? For both of them, we have two tables. First, you need to pass your required information in that table to get the condition record number. Once you get the condition record number, pass that condition record number in KONP table and get the condition amount KBETR. Okay. This is about how to get the info record information. Let us go to the system. This needs SAP system, which will give you better idea also. /n ME1M. And let us check the info record. So go to conditions, plan delivery time 10 days. Okay. So the default gross price is maintained as 100. Maybe freight value 20. Some fixed amount 10. Okay. We maintain these values in info record. So now we wanted to get these info record details. How to get that? Go to, this is plant specific or purchasing organization specific. Okay. Based on that details, you can get it. Anyway, go to table A017. So A017 is plant specific and A018 is material info record without plant. So you wanted to get to know the material 1710, info type is 0, executed. So there is an info record and a condition record KNUMH, like I mentioned that KNUMH. Now you go to /OSC 16N and pass KO NV is replaced there. Like I mentioned in our S4 HANA course also. So how that KO NV table is replaced, but KO NP is still available here. Okay. So KO NP. So conditions item. And this is the condition record number 8048. Execute it. You can see here 3 condition types and with respect to amounts also came. If it is a percentage, we need to check it where the amount was getting stored. See 100, 20, and 10. So this is the way how can you get the details of info record, what are the condition types available and what are the amounts related to those condition types you can get in this way. So I hope you got that required knowledge for this. And now we